Today, we will explore the life and crimes of Richard Ramírez, known as the Night Stalker. From his turbulent childhood to the dark acts that terrified Los Angeles in the 80s, this case shows us how traumas and choices can lead to devastating consequences. I invite you to stay until the end, where we will reflect on what we can learn from this story. Richard Ramírez was one of the most infamous serial killers in the United States. Active between 1984 and 1985, he committed a series of murders, assaults, and robberies, spreading terror in California. His nickname, Night Stalker, reflected his modus operandi. He attacked during the night, entering the homes of his victims. This case captured the attention of the entire country, not only because of the brutality of the crimes, but because of the way in which he was finally captured. Richard was born in 1960 in El Paso, Texas, into a family of 5 children. His childhood was marked by violence and chaos. His father was a severe man, and there were constant conflicts at home. At age 12, Richard began spending time with his cousin, Mike, a war veteran who showed him disturbing photographs and introduced him to the world of violence. This cousin also taught him how to handle weapons and influenced him in destructive ways. It was a period that profoundly marked Richard's life, shaping what would become his dark personality. Richard not only suffered abuse at home, he also had multiple traumas. At the age of 13, he witnessed the murder of his cousin, committed by Mike. Additionally, as a teenager, he developed an interest in the occult and Satanism, fueled by his drug use and social isolation. His psychological problems, combined with these factors, led him to see violence as almost inevitable in his life. Ramirez committed at least 13 confirmed murders, although it is believed that there could have been more. Their crimes were characterized by their brutality. Their victims were attacked with firearms, knives, or blows. I didn't have a specific profile. It attacked men, women, children, and the elderly, which made it even more unpredictable. In addition, he left satanic symbols at crime scenes, such as pentagrams, which increased panic. One of Ramirez's most heinous crimes occurred in July 1985. He entered the home of Layla and Max Kneiding, an elderly couple, while they were sleeping. He attacked them brutally, leaving them unrecognizable. He then ransacked the house and left satanic messages on the walls in lipstick. This act so horrified the community that it accelerated the search for his capture. For months, authorities were unable to connect the crimes due to the apparent lack of a clear pattern. However, things changed when one of his victims managed to survive and provide a description of his face. Additionally, Ramirez made a crucial mistake by leaving his fingerprint on a stolen car. These elements led the police to identify him and release his photograph publicly. It was thanks to the collaboration of the citizens that they finally captured him. The case of Richard Ramírez teaches us several lessons. First, it highlights the importance of addressing mental health and trauma from a young age. It also shows how a united community can help solve crimes and prevent future tragedies. Finally, this case reminds us that, although evil exists, justice can always prevail if we work together. Richard Ramírez left a dark legacy in the criminal history of the United States. However, his capture and trial are testament to the strength of justice and the resilience of the victims. If you are interested in more content like this, don't forget to subscribe and leave your opinion in the comments.